This AI robot was dropped into a closed-loop zombie apocalypse, with zero instincts, zero strategy, and genuinely no idea that the zombie chasing it was about to end its run. And it proved exactly how unprepared it was almost immediately after spawning. But what Agent 004 eventually figured out on its own was something I genuinely didn't program it to do. By the end of this, it was breaking the arena entirely. Before we get into how it broke my simulation, you need to understand what I actually built. Because this arena was designed to be as brutal as possible. Narrow corridors, cars blocking every clean sightline, concrete pillars creating natural choke points all over the map. The whole layout was engineered to give an AI robot with zero experience absolutely nowhere comfortable to go. Agent 004 has one health bar, and it's draining constantly even when nothing's touching it. Because starvation is a mechanic too. Hiding in a corner and waiting it out ends Agent 004's run, just as fast as a zombie does. The only food source is these yellow energy cubes scattered around the map, and the AI robot has to reach them and eat them to stay alive, all while a zombie is tracking its exact position every single frame. One zombie to start, and it locks onto Agent 004's exact position with zero hesitation. So the moment the AI robot moves without any real purpose, that run is over. 25 generations in, it was still getting caught in under 30 seconds. But something underneath all those failures was slowly, quietly changing. For the first 10 generations, Agent 004 was essentially just a random number generator with legs. It'd spawn in, wander toward a wall, get cornered by the zombie, and that was that, with all the strategic awareness of a Roomba. But somewhere around generation 12, the AI robot started gravitating toward the energy cubes. It sounds like a small thing, but this was the first sign that it was actually learning what mattered in this arena. The problem was, eating took time. And while Agent 004 was topping off its health bar, the zombie was already 2 meters away and closing fast. It had solved the starvation problem and walked straight into a brand new one. For about 15 generations, the AI robot would see a food cube and a zombie at the same moment, and it would choose the food cube every single time, even when the zombie was practically on top of it. It had learned that starvation ends runs, but hadn't yet connected that the zombie between it and the food was the more immediate problem. But then, around generation 26, I watched it do something I'd never seen it do before, and it caught me completely off guard. By generation 26, Agent 004 had figured out the basics: finding food consistently, keeping its health bar topped up, and actually putting distance between itself and the zombie when things got close. For the first time, it was surviving long enough to be interesting. Watching it move around that arena with actual intent, after weeks of watching it stumble around, honestly, it felt like a win. I remember thinking maybe I'd cracked it. I hadn't cracked it. Because the moment I felt comfortable, I dropped 4 more zombies into the arena at the same time. And the whole simulation fell apart within seconds. It'd spot a food cube across the map and go straight for it, completely ignoring the multiple zombies cutting off every clean path. The strategy that worked perfectly in a one-on-one arena was actively working against it in a horde scenario. 40 generations in, it was performing worse against 5 zombies than it had against 1 back at generation 10, and it needed a completely different approach. The arena itself was about to give it one, if it could just figure out how to read the geometry. The core problem was that Agent 004 was still thinking in straight lines, reacting to individual threats one at a time. With 5 zombies spreading across the map, running in a straight line away from any one of them almost always ran it directly into another. The arena's narrow corridors made it worse. The moment Agent 004 backed into a corner trying to avoid one zombie, it had essentially done the other 4's job for them. It was getting trapped by its own escape routes. But somewhere around generation 43, instead of running straight into the walls and stopping, it started moving along them, feeling out the edges of the arena, learning where the dead ends were. That lateral strafing was the breakthrough. Agent 004 was using the walls as a guide rather than a trap, sliding around corners and buying itself just enough space to keep the zombies from closing the gap. And once it started cutting around the concrete pillars the same way, forcing the zombies to path around the long way, the whole dynamic shifted. It was the smartest I'd ever seen it behave, which is exactly why what I did next feels a little cruel in hindsight. I made it harder. At this point, Agent 004 had genuinely earned some respect. 43 generations of failure, and it had developed a movement system sophisticated enough to keep 5 zombies at bay indefinitely. It was elegant, honestly, but an AI robot that's learned to survive the arena as it exists hasn't actually learned to adapt. It's just learned a pattern, and patterns break. So I clicked one button, and Agent 004's entire strategy collapsed within about 8 seconds. The strafing logic it had spent 40 generations perfecting was built around predicting where the zombies would be based on where they'd been. With 4 new zombies spawning from completely random positions, those predictions were worthless. For about 20 generations, you could see the old logic still firing, still trying to apply a 1-zombie solution to a 5-zombie problem, and getting completely overwhelmed every single time. But then it started hovering around a specific corner of the map, only venturing out when it absolutely had to. I didn't understand what it was doing yet, but it did. For a few generations, I genuinely thought it was bugging out. The food cube would spawn on the opposite side of the arena, the health bar would start ticking down, and Agent 004 would just wait, sitting in its corner like it was calculating something I couldn't see yet. And then I saw it. It wasn't eating the food where it found it anymore, it was carrying it back. I hadn't programmed that behavior. The AI robot had figured out on its own that eating in the middle of an open arena surrounded by 5 zombies was a losing proposition, so it started stockpiling instead. It was building a pantry. Over the next 30 generations, it refined the whole system, learning which patrol patterns gave it the longest window to make a safe run, which routes back had the most cover, even timing its runs around the zombies' positions, rather than just reacting to them after the fact. The stockpile kept growing, until Agent 004 had enough food to keep its health bar full for minutes without ever needing to leave. It had solved starvation by removing the need to chase food entirely. But the corner wasn't actually safe, it was just less dangerous. With 5 zombies gradually converging on the one spot Agent 004 kept returning to, it was only a matter of time before that stockpile became a trap, which is when I introduced the block. I dropped a single, massive concrete block into the arena, with no instructions, no hints, just a big heavy object that Agent 004 had never encountered before, and had absolutely no framework for understanding. For about 10 generations, it treated the block like a slightly inconvenient piece of furniture, navigating around it on the way to grab food, and otherwise ignoring the fact that it was sitting right next to the single most important choke point in the entire arena. Meanwhile, the ramp was becoming a serious vulnerability. The zombies now had a direct, unobstructed path straight into the safe zone, and the stockpile strategy only worked if the corner stayed protected. Generation 61. Agent 004 grabs a food cube on its way back to the corner, and on the way past the block, it pushes it, just slightly, maybe half a meter, toward the mouth of the ramp. Such a small movement that I almost missed it in the footage. But it did it again the next generation, and the generation after that. Each run, the block moved a little further, the gap got a little narrower. What I was watching was an AI robot independently developing a construction project, identifying the weak point, identifying the fix, and systematically solving the problem one nudge at a time, without me ever suggesting any of it. When it finally slid into place, and I watched the first zombie walk up that ramp, hit the block, and just stand there, I actually stopped the simulation and sat back for a second. But it wasn't done yet. By generation 65, Agent 004 had both systems running simultaneously, the stockpile and the barricade, and the zombies had essentially become irrelevant. They knew exactly where Agent 004 was, and couldn't do a single thing about it. And Agent 004 just sat there, eating, completely unbothered. Its health bar hadn't dipped below 80% in over 40 generations, which for a simulation I designed to be a relentless survival challenge felt almost like an insult. The entire threat model I'd built this arena around, eat or starve, run or get caught, had been completely dismantled by an AI robot that started this whole process getting caught in 11 seconds. And I keep coming back to the fact that I didn't give it a manual. The only instructions Agent 004 started with were the most basic survival instincts: find food, avoid zombies. And everything beyond that, it reverse engineered from failure. Every generation that ended early was just data. 65 generations of the simulation teaching itself, one failure at a time, exactly what this arena required. Sitting there watching 5 zombies stare helplessly at a concrete block that an AI robot pushed into place across dozens of generations, Agent 004 hadn't just learned to survive the arena I built, it had learned to make the arena work for it instead. 65 generations, 11 seconds to total domination. Agent 004 mastered this arena by stopping trying to survive the simulation and starting to reshape it into something it could control. 65 generations to go from 11 seconds to completely untouchable. But that got me thinking about something uncomfortable. An AI that learns to dominate a hostile environment by hoarding resources and barricading itself away from every external threat? What happens when you drop that same AI into an environment that was never supposed to be hostile in the first place? I tried it, and within about 12 generations, Agent 004 had turned a completely peaceful simulation into absolute chaos. And I genuinely couldn't stop it once it started. You can see exactly what it did right.